Hey guys, what's up? I'm Captain Turbo and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 3 and Knuckles for the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis. I don't know what part this is, so I'm not even going to pretend. But we're at Sandopolis I'll, Act 2, the level that a lot of people can't stand. I actually don't mind it too much. It's a bit time consuming, but I still enjoy the level. I like the layout, I like the background, I like everything about this. I like the music. You know, don't know why people hate on it so much. Well, I do know why, I just don't know if I agree or not. Yeah, but we have a new gimmick for this level. Ghosts will appear the darker and darker the stage gets. If they get to a certain, if the level gets a certain darkness, the ghosts will attack you. And you can get them to disappear if you can jump on them or if you can spin dash into them. Or if you're in spin dash mode, they can't hurt you, I should say. I'm just trying to remember the layout. Ah, there we go. But otherwise, they're invulnerable. They'll just come back again. All the way to get rid of them is to light the room up again. So when you have those switches, you know, unless you're at what I am now, where there's no ghosts at all, just always go for them. I'm not sure how long you have before the ghosts start appearing. I think it's something similar to the drowning thing. You have about 30 seconds, give or take. Well, maybe not 30 seconds, more like 20. And we're not actually too far away from the end of this game, believe it or not. Well, not too far. We're not exactly next to the final level or anything, but we'll probably be done with the game very shortly. But yeah, I've kind of run out of things to talk about, guys, now. I've talked about my experience with this game, how I got the game. As I said, you can play two-player mode. I've played with friends, I've played with family a few times. There is actually a two-player mode in the game. Not obviously counting the co-op, where you can stick a second controller in as plays Tails, but there is a two-player game. It's not as good as Sonic 2's two-player, though, I have to admit. It definitely is lacking in that aspect. The music in the in the two-player levels is nice though. I think there was a couple of remakes of a few of the tracks for Sonic Generations. As you can see, the ghosts have started to change appearance. That's because, obviously, the room's getting darker. They'll eventually look like, I suppose, feral-type dogs or something. I'm not entirely sure, but... or cats, whatever, I don't really care. A Sphinx, I believe, might be the answer. A funny thing here, once when I was... well, funny story I should say. Once when I was playing this game on the previous run I didn't bother going for the Super Emeralds, I just stuck with the Chaos Emeralds. So at this point I had Super Sonic, and I actually glitched the game in that the sand couldn't keep up with me as Super Sonic, so it glitched above me, and while the the crushing mechanism didn't kick in, the physics, graphic did, so I couldn't see anything in the game apart from the sand. So I was pretty much having to play through the entire level with the sand in place, and I couldn't do it. Oh, I got pretty close. I got just a bit before this actually, and I had to restart the level. What? I'm not seeing you coming up with any stories. And why not? May as well get it. I'm not gonna bother. I can't stand those. It's not the fact that they just basically help you down, but they take a lot of time to do. If you can avoid them, just avoid them. I think we're about halfway through the level, maybe a bit more, I'm not entirely certain. And sadly, I've not been able to find a single special ring in this stage. However, the next one I know is one or two. I know there's definitely one. And in the final act, I know where there's one anyway, so don't worry, as I said, we'll get all the Chaos Emeralds. Actually, I do know where there's one in this stage. I tell a lie. I've just remembered where there is one, I think anyway. I don't know if it's in Knuckles' section, but I'm pretty sure I remember where there's one. Yep, there it is. Knew there's one. Which shall we go for? Well, let's just keep going in order, shall we? Actually, I believe the further on you get like this, the harder the specialist stages get. Like, the more to the right you go, the harder they get. But I don't really see it, to be perfectly honest. I've never really had, despite my complete failure throughout this Let's Play, I've never really had much of a problem with a lot of these special stages. At least not since I, well, became an adult anyway. Yes, despite my tone of voice and despite my consistent, well, yeah, like going quiet and not being able to use the correct words in certain places, I am actually a grown-up, guys. Not much of one, but I am one. I can't remember where I'm supposed to go here. Crap. I think I've just completely backtracked on myself here. Where the hell are these other 19? I'm pretty sure I've just done a complete loop here. Ah, there we go. Some more. Alright, be careful here. Go there. Here we go. I remember where these are now. Well, I know where they are. They're here. Is that Chaos Emerald 5? Yes, yeah, it's Chaos Emerald 5, yeah. Because I've still got that one under the Chaos Master Emerald, I've got the last one to the far right. 2 more to go. Oh, just think, guys, when I get to Knuckles playthrough, you get to see me do all these special stages again. Aren't you lucky? At least you don't have to fucking play them. Actually, I'm being a little bit unfair. The stages aren't bad, they're just... it gets a bit boring after a while. And we're at the boss, thankfully. Get a couple free hits here. If you're fast enough, you can actually kill him before the music kicks in. Unfortunately, I didn't have the skill to do that, so... and I did glitch through the thing there. And that's the worst over with, guys, thankfully. Sandopolis Zone is finished for the time being. As I said, gotta come back to it to do the Knuckles playthrough. I'm not doing a Tails playthrough. With Knuckles, enough of the level layouts are different enough so that it doesn't really feel contrived or anything. It feels like... well, not exactly a new game, but definitely not the exact same game you've just played through. However, I'm not going to be playing it today. I got other things I need to do. However, I will be finishing this game off probably today. Not in this part, obviously, but we'll be finishing it off today. All I can say is Lava Zone's music is amazing. A lot of people love this track. It's not hard to see why. It sounds nice. You know, only problem is you only hear it for one act, which kind of sucks. Also, if you have the fire shield, it will be a godsend in this level because, well, you're about to see why. It helps you walk on lava, and if you can keep a hold of it, do it. These are very much reminiscent of the screws from Metropolis Zone. Just spin dash on them. Well, you didn't, yeah, spin dash on them and you can get to where you need to go. As you can see here, no hurts. It doesn't hurt. Yay! Right, when that thing goes down, try and get back over to the side because there is an extra life over there. We're doing very well for extra lives. Only died once, I think. I might, if that's a lie, I apologize, but I think it's only once through a mistake on my part in flying battery zone. I remember because I said I've not died, and then I went and died. I believe there's, yep, number 6 is coming up. Again, this is another problem. I don't know if you guys can actually see the flickering colors of the Super Emeralds because YouTube's compression is pretty bad with this type of thing. So if you can't see the colors in the emeralds, I apologize. I can't really do anything about that. That's YouTube's frame rate, as I said. Nothing to do with me. This is supposed to be the hardest one, but to be honest, I've never really had much of a problem with it. Watch me go and fuck up at some point. Just keep your eye on where you're going and when you get thrown backwards and stuff, and you'll be fine. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah. Whoops, that was a mistake on my part. I just save in there because I don't want to have to play through these again. You know what I'm like with that. I think I'm supposed to go this way now. Yep. A lot of people have a really bad issue with that last turn there. Because of the speed difference, a lot of people tend to screw up on it. I've never really had a problem with that special stage. I don't know why it's supposed to be the hardest one. But we have only one more Super Emerald to go, then you're about to see KL Kent times 900. Or more accurately known as Hypersonic, I should say. Who's got a huge cult following. I actually prefer Supersonic. I don't really like Hypersonic. Always preferred just his normal super form. But you'll get to see it probably. I don't know if it'll be this part, but no, it probably won't because of the time. I'll be finishing this level and then ending the part. I believe there's some goodies up here. There's an electric shield, but I don't really want it. Some rings. That's always nice. Oh yeah, there's nothing over there, is there? I want to keep my fire shield. It comes in more handy. Like I say, in this level, the fire shield is pretty much a godsend. You're practically unbeatable when you have it, so, you know, try to keep a hold of it. And actually, compared to the other levels, this stage is relatively short, and shit, I've no longer got my instant win. Those things there, I don't think they actually hurt you, at least not in the conventional way. Those bandits that hit you with that puff of smoke will actually drain... oh crap. Will actually drain you of emeralds every few seconds. I believe if you have no emeralds left, they probably hurt you, but I've never actually been held up by them that long, because if you spin dash, I believe you can just get rid of it straight away. Yeah, like that you saw me do just there. Do that and you're never really in any danger. Oh, I thought there was a spring there for a second. I think we're coming up to Act 1's boss, so... Let's see... Pretty sure we are. And I only have one ring. That's never a good thing. Although as long as you got one ring, you can still save yourself. Though I now have no rings, and now I have 3. Jump. Yep, 9 rings. We're at the boss. That was me fucking up again. I said the insta-shield really helps with bosses a lot, so... This can be a bit of a pain though because of the hitbox. This boss, like I said, is actually easy, but this hand thing has a very strange hit detection in when he can actually crush Sonic and when it won't, so just be careful of this one. Easy, but programmed sort of badly. And I have no rings left. Not really an issue here, but just be careful, again, as I say. And there we go, boss done. And I'm going to end the part here, so I hope you guys enjoy. I'll get that next time, that's going to come in handy. I hope you guys join me next time where we take on Lava Reef Zone Act 2, and we'll be in the final, don't know either final part or the second final part. So until then, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this. Good night.